Okay, hello and welcome to the Town of San Francisco Town Hall meeting, and thank you to everyone for coming. So we are here today to answer and address any questions from car owners about how they should be navigating the buyback process. This issue stemmed from the decisions VW has made as a company. VW is in violation of the Clean Air Act, Section 203A3B, that prohibits the manufacture, selling, or installation of any device that intentionally circumvents EPA emission standards by bypassing, defecting, or rendering inoperative a required element of the vehicle's emissions control system. In Section 203A1 of the same Act, also prohibits the sale of motor vehicles or engines that are not covered by valid certificates of conformity. First, we'll be hearing from researchers who identified the issue themselves.
Hi. In 2014, my lab at West Virginia University was granted $50,000 by the International Council on Clean Transportation to test emissions produced by cars in driving conditions compared to laboratory simulation results. The cars finally selected were used a Volkswagen Jetta, a Volkswagen Passat, and a BMW X5. Through the test of road simulations, we found that the VW cars had nitrogen oxide emissions of up to 40 times standards set by the EPA. When the increased nitrogen oxide is released into the atmosphere, they react with volatile organic compounds and sunlight, producing ozone, which creates smog. This greatly affects highly populated areas such as Los Angeles and San Francisco.
Thank you for that information. We are now going to take some questions from car owners. Hello, yes, you in the suit.
Okay, so I know my car is one of the cars affected by VW's computer issues. Do I have to go through the buyback program?
No, not necessarily. The EPA will not force car owners to turn in their vehicles or stop them from driving. But there could be issues when going through emissions tests if that's applicable for your county.
Would there be environmental issues if I kept driving my car?
Well, yes. The same issue would continue, and your car would be emitting up to 40 times the regulation levels of nitrous oxides. This would be affecting not just the local area, but the world as a whole. This is because 1 ton of nitrous oxide is equivalent to about 298 tons of carbon dioxide. Therefore, this means that emitting nitrogen oxide has a much larger impact on the environment than emitting carbon dioxide.
Would I be able to resolve the issue myself? And if not, what should be my next steps in this process?
I think I'm going to let the VW representative explain this one.
Yes, thank you, EPA. Person in the suit. No, unfortunately, you would not be able to resolve the issue yourself because the issue stems from the code written into the computer of the car. Therefore, there is no way for someone to fix it. Therefore, this is the way to start the process. So, since this is such a large issue, we have made an easy to navigate website for car owners to use. This website shows all the cars that have the defect device within their system. We empathize with your difficulties and recognize the unethical decisions of our lead engineer that our company put its trust into during the cover-up of the emissions. And we understand that this may be a difficult buyback process.
So, what are my options?
There are 2 options that our customers can choose from. Many applicants will be eligible for a vehicle buyback between $12,500 and $44,000. However, we know over time many of our customers grow quite fond of their car and prefer it over other makes and models. To accommodate for that, the affected car can be fixed to make it adhere to regulations again, and the owner will receive a payout between $5,000 to $10,000.
Thank you so much for your help.
No problem. We're just here to help the environment.
That we are, EPA. That we are. It is most important that our shareholders and stakeholders know what we, as a company, stand for, and that is sustainability for the future. Volkswagen stands by their mission to contribute to the reduction in climate-changing gases such as nitrogen oxides and carbon dioxides, and we will show our commitment through the future actions and decisions of this company.
Thank you so much to everyone for coming today.